Right. Monday. So, Myro, my monkey friend, shall we remind these filthy mortals the meaning of beauty and honor? As I eat my banana. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. It's painting fucking goo. Let's painting goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. What will we goo? Nobody knew what we goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Good banana. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Aha! Where's my sip sip? Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Nobody knew what we do. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Oh. That's my sip sip. Painting goo. 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 Painting goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. It's painting fucking goo. Let's painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Goo goo goo. Goo 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 goo. Painting goo. Goo 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 goo. That's it, Myro. You beautiful monkey. Bring it home. Remind these filthy dog mortars the meaning of beauty and honor. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Such beautiful tunage. Sumimasen. Sumimasen. Yes, such beautiful music brought to you by our very own petrified primate, Myro the monkey. And a few filthy mortars have any honor in your feeble mortal shells, you will pay the monkey by placing a tip in his bowl. Click the link in the description to pay the monkey. Oh, how was your weekend? Mine was good. I had a good weekend. I hope you're all well. I hope your chi is charged. and I hope it is not too dirty, because my tiny dong can only cleanse so much chi. You must excuse me, whilst I descend into proper PEINTEINGU posture and finish my nana. And I know that some of you will probably think it is cruel to eat a banana in front of a monkey who is petrified to the point that he cannot also eat a banana. It is. And that was a smooth stool. Excellent. Right, it would appear that this week is starting off well. I have interacted with many retarded people on Ryan and made some comments that got some significant amount of likes compared to my usual interactions. And I'm currently dealing with some form of retardedry. That's probably a bot. I've noticed this pattern, where if it's a name and 4 numbers, it's probably a bot. These days, the likelihood that you are dealing with an actual human being is quite low. Unfortunate, but it is simply a sign of the times. We live in a time where digital deception is ubiquitous. That's one of my favorite words again. So, how are you all? Any drama? Any happenings over the weekend, do? This is a good banana. Perfectly ripe. Tender, flavorful, delicious. Who has honor this day? Maggio-sama. How are you doing today? I am good. I'm doing well. Dick Fordu in there, second place. Maxed out Beru, third. Grabbing the bronze before anyone else does. I want 33% if you start selling chi crens, promo code GOO. Yes, if I ever decide to shear and grift and tell people that they have to pay me to crense their chi, it's not actually a bad idea. Pay me money and I will ding my tiny dong live on the internet and cleanse your chi with hearty vibrations. Oh, it'd be even funnier if it turned out that the exact resonant frequency of this thing is bad for you. So it's like the equivalent of a can of Coke. Anyway, speaking of cleansing your chi. It is sharp. It is a sharp tone, but I like it. It focuses me. It sends cleansing vibrations through my body. Reminds me that I must focus on the goo. Cruel, eating banana in front of old girl that doesn't have a banana. Well, how was I supposed to know you don't have a banana, Marju? I may be a demigod, but that doesn't make me telepathic, psychic, or all-seeing. That is up to the All-Father, the Most High, the Headman, the Big One, the capital G God. Indeed. Many retards on the internet over the weekend, Drew. People making assumptions. People being nitpicky. It would appear that the latest installment of Assassin's Creed has some merit. I haven't personally played it myself, but some of my more trusted YouTube personalities have said that despite the cultural controversy, the gameplay, at least in terms of the female ninja, is actually somewhat innovative and creative and fun. I have also spent some time watching some of the gameplay of a Brazilian YouTuber that I have followed for many years, who is an expert in stealth games. Shout out to Stealth Gamer BR. I have watched many of his videos on Dishonored, Metal Gear Solid, Sniper Elite. What else? Some of the creeds. And he is quite entertaining. His edited videos are entertaining and very well made. He is skilled and puts an undeniable amount of time and effort into his videos. And upon viewing his gameplay of the new Assassin's Creed, where he only plays as the female ninja, or shinobi, whatever she is, actually looks like they have made some improvements. Granted, they have straight up copied some shit from Ghost of Tsushima, which, of course, was a beautiful, resounding success of a game. One of my favorite games of all time. And not just because I am a fan of the Japan. It's simply just an excellent game. They have implemented some creative gameplay nuances, some new things, which is unusual for Ubisoft. Since around Far Cry 3, they have basically stuck to the same formula and relied on cheap, grifting-like market pros like microtransactions and, you know, fucking bits and pieces of DLC. Disgusting behavior from Ubisoft, but I suppose it all makes sense considering the name. Ubisoft. They are indeed soft in the mind. If you were to take an image of the inside of their skull, their brain would no doubt be smooth. But anyway. I digress. It has been an interesting weekend. I had a brief but interesting interaction with a young Irishman from Mayo on Instagram. I left a comment on a comedian that I follow called $3 Reft, who made a very funny and good pointed video about our Prime Minister, Taoiseach, as it is called here, who chose Mother's Day of all days to praise the Muslim community. Despicable. Not that I have anything against the Muslims, you know. Fucking... This is basically what happened. Was this impulsive, foolish 20-year-old assumed that when I spoke of hatred, I must hate the Muslim community. Nonsense. However, the interaction did go positively. I was able to make him see sense, and we came to an agreement. And he did admit to being bandwagony. No, he did admit to being assumptuous. He admitted to being assumptuous. Never assume. It makes an ass out of you and me. Good saying. Solid saying. It is very true. Very, very true. But it would appear that there is an increasing amount. Oh! Sumimasen. Oh. Porridge and jam and banana. A glorious combination. There is no end to the amount of retardery on the internet. Ah, yes. Another reprieve from this bare end. I shall deal with him later. The goo must flow. Fun fact inspired by Defender's banana comments. Somewhere buried at home, I still have a copy of an Asian erotica magazine. Oh, dirty you. Obtained overseas of ladies literally just eating bananas. Oh, that's hilarious. If the donga is the MSG equivalent, it might become quite a financial boom. Despite the potential financial temptation, I would, of course, refrain from such behavior. Although, if it turned out that the tiny dong of my tiny ding, the ding of my tiny dong, which way do I say it again? Turned out to be some healthy hurts, perhaps I would take advantage of it. I don't even think they were nude or anything, just eating bananas. Silly peeper. I mean, you really have to be sexually repressed to an extensive degree, to be aroused by a female simply consuming a banana. I mean, even if she's doing it in an erotic fashion, I would probably just raff. I would simply look at her and be, "You, concubine! That was supposed to be my banana! Do your job!" Right. So, it's a Monday, and we return to the great Hungary, where a giant eagle, which apparently is one of their national creatures, their national birdie, a terror bird, some form of vulture by the rooks. And we have some rollerblades, which I must not forget to insert some form of generator. So methinks that perhaps I probably should have done the rollerblades going this way, and then put a generator of sorts here, generating the rollerblades. But this is PEINTEINGU, and I am a creative demigod genius, am I not? I'm sure we can think of something, whether correctively or on my own. Ah, Desmondu, welcome. Good morning, Goo. I was taken by surprise to see you arrive an hour early. Much dishonor I possess. Ah, did your Crocs change? 'Cause I am not an hour early. Your Crocs must have changed. Is 3 p.m. here? Well, 17 minutes past 3 p.m. That must be it. Did your Crocs change? And if your Crocs did change, how come your phone didn't do it automatically? Is your phone gay, Desmondu? That must be it. For I am neither early nor am I late. Like the great Gandalf, I am exactly on time. I have arrived precisely where I meant to, when I meant to. The writing today is a bit dull, but it is to be expected. It is a beautiful, brazen day today in Tipperary. The glorious light of heaven shines brightly upon PEINTEINGU this glorious Monday. So, what else was there? Ah, yes. I knew I was forgetting something. So, we must insert a generator of sorts. We already have our rollerblades. And then some emote. So perhaps we shall insert some smiley faces. So, without any further ado, I shall select today's tunes, and we shall begin to put the goo on the parrot and get the bitches wetu. What am I fearing today? What am I fearing today? Desmondu, in light of your recent difficulties, I believe you would probably really appreciate some metal, would you not? Where's the death metal? Warbound deathcore background music. Relentless beats and devastating breakdowns. No, gay phonu. I have a Samsungu. I am okay. Could be better. Do you wish to share your unfortunate news with the chatu, or shall we remain private? High matter is what I would prefer. Excellent. Aggression is needed to alleviate the melancholy.
Everyone, this is...
Desmondo is currently experiencing some melancholy, but I shall only share it if he wishes. Matter Mondayu is deaf in order. Glorious. I care not about the copyright or the ads today. I shall simply pray whatever tune I desire. Glorious. Let's get the goo on the parrot. Some red. Some yarrow. Some brew. Some brack. And some whiter. And in order to allow the goo to flow freely, some aid from my tiny mister. Never forget the tiny mister. Sumimasen, sumimasen. I have ordered a shit ton of yarrow, and it shall be arriving hopefully this week, God willing. I am excited. I am excited. Yes. I lost a dear furry friend yesterday. He shall be deeply missed. Who would think that a grey, formerly fat feline could bring such joy and companionship? Rest in peace, dear bandit. Desmondo-sama had to put to rest his feline friend, one of his many feline friends, yesterday. It indeed saddened my heart to hear such melancholy news. But it is life. It is death. We shall all face it someday, furry or not. I do believe it would be the honorable thing to do to dedicate the next PEINTEINGU to Bandit-sama. I have already PEINTEINGU'd I believe Bandit and what is the name of the other furry friend you have? Bandit and... Is it... Robert? No. Robert. Bandit and... Smoke? No, it's not Smokey. Smokey and the Bandit. You must forgive me. I am having a brain fart right now. I cannot remember the other name. I know you have Freya, Zeus... What's the other one? I originally painted the motherfucker and I can't remember. You'll put it in the chat. Sneakers! Thank you! Fuck! Sneakers. That's what it was. The sneaky one and the bandit one. I have already I've already painted a image of the Fearines. So we should do a sorrow paintingu in honor of Bandit Summer. I do believe it would please you and your female to do such a thing. We shall immortalize Bandit Summer in his own sorrow paintingu once we are finished with Hungary here. Right. The pirate is now covered in goo. It is now time to get the bitches wetu. I believe first thing we shall do today is finish the crown on the birdie. A paintingu of Bandit, that is most generous, Defender of Summer. Ah, it is the least I can do, brother. The least I can do. You have supported Paintingu for a long time. And these past, was it a year or so? I have grown very fond of you and your female. I believe it is my duty to do what I can to alleviate your melancholy and honor your pussy. Cat. Pussy cat. Right. This requires another layer of gold.
They love the Monday nights as well because Monday night can be tough for kids this age.
Shut your face, beta male. He thinks that's the wrong gold. Ah yes, gold right is what I was using. I believe. I could be wrong. Glorious heavy metal. Painting goo 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 goo. In order for the diamond inserts to pop, I must first apply some white. I made a stupendous amount of stew last night. Glorious oxtail soup, minced beefu, peas, carrots, and plenty of potatoes. Absolutely delicious. And there's a shit ton of it left. Part of me cannot wait until after the stream, where I can indulge myself. Woo! Sumimasen. Sumimasen. Whilst the white dries, I shall figure out where I am going to put the generator. I do not wish to stick it. Perhaps it is the only way. Methinks the only way that I can make it apparent to the eye of the human, the feeble motor eye, that the rollerblades are actually being generated by some sort of rollerblade generator. We should construct some sort of mechanical box.
Intro has been.
I am speaking, Beta Mayor! Remove your voice from my stream. Ah, Emmanuel Godsunu! Welcome to PEINTEINGU. How are you? Are you where, Emmanuel? Must never forget to potatoes. They are a key ingredient. The last few times I have made stew, I have not had the time nor the energy to make dumplings, but soon. I believe the efficient way to do it would be to pre-make the dumplings and put them in the fridge. That way I can just place them in the stew. We shall see. As I was saying, some sort of generator-looking thingy placed here with light emitting from it. So it looks like it has generated the rollerblades. Let us begin. I shall begin with grey. I shall attempt to make it look mechanical and metallic. However, most of the generators I have seen, whether they be electrical or diesel powered, they tend to be a combination of red and black. Excuse me, Micah. Such a good African. Just in case anyone has forgot, we have officially decided that he is a Italian, black Italian Jew. Micah Raffone. Black Italian Jew. Perhaps I should get olive. Put it on. Pizza? No. Pepperoni. Micah's wife, Pepperoni, hates his new job and believes it is beneath him to be the microphone holder of a demigod. She is obviously retarded. just reminded me of one of Boulder Bear's bits from that fucking the cult skit, the Sebastian Manseed skit, where he's like, my wife, Britannica. Damn you, land of doubt. That skit is so funny. Ah, Iron Man Baru, welcome. He needs 2 gold goofy teeth. That can be done. That can be done. My condolences, Demon Hunteru. I was in the shower and heard about your deceased cat. Maxed Out Barrow, you must leave the stream and head over to owenbenjamin.com and pay your getaway for having a shower. Sorry to hear that. My dog died recently too. These critters really are Ritter angels. Indeed. I was beside myself with melancholy when my curry finally croaked it. Well, when we finally brought her to Vetu to be murdered. I've probably told this story before, but like in an attempt to, like, you know, alleviate some in an attempt to be cathartic, when my dog died, right, Casey, she was a collie, we or rather when we took her to the vet to be murdered, she was so old and she was so sick that she'd gotten to this, like, I've definitely mentioned this before, where she used to come into the sitting room and just look at you and then vomit and piss and shit everywhere while maintaining eye contact. Like, it's almost like she did it on purpose. Like, you want me to keep doing this? Huh? Ugh! Kill me! She was like, Arnie, do it! Do it now! Kill me! Like, we finally decided to bring her down to the vet and have her put down, and that, like, watching her go to sleep and die in front of me, like, the injection is like ridiculously effective, to the point where I was kind of like, holy shit, that's some scary, what the fuck is in that needle? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just like liquid death. Like, but that was obviously, like, you know, heartbreaking to watch that. But right after it, like, so it was me ma and me neighbor, and we were all heartbroken and we were all like crying and stuff, right? But I picked her up. We had a big fluffy towel, right? Or yeah, was that a towel? I think it was a towel or a blanket. I'm pretty sure it was a towel. It was a big fluffy towel, and like, you know, I wrapped her up in it, and like I had her, like, you know, kind of like, she was like in what, like, you know, the dog form of the fetal position. She was all, like, you know, curled up, facing me, right?
Upgrade to
and bitch, shut the fuck up! I'm talking about my dead dog. The one we murdered because she got too old and infirm. Fucking go out to the car, right? We're in our neighbor drove us, and went out, and my neighbor's driving, and my mother's in the passenger seat, and I'm in the back of the car, right? And I don't know whether to turn the music down or leave it on. It's like, in honor of my dead dog, while I tell this story, I will stop the metal just for a moment. It just feels a bit weird telling this story with, like, intense death metal going on in the background. Let me know if it's hilarious, though. If it's hilarious, I'll put it back on. But I'm in the back seat, right, and I have the dog like all curled up, and she's like, you know, obviously not looking at me because her eyes are closed because she's dead. But she was just like this, and she was all bundled up in the towel, right, and she looked incredibly peaceful. You know, she was no longer in any pain, and you know, despite all of us being like in floods of tears and stuff, like, but me being me, you know, like, I fucking. There came a moment, right, where I'm holding her, and like the vet's only like a 10-minute drive from the house. It was just down in the village, so we're just driving back. And of course it was like, you know, somber and melancholy, and there was like, you know, not a lot of talking going on, like, and then briefly, like, you know, we're driving along, and the neighbour's like, you know, oh, she was a great dog, and blah blah, and you're just some small talk, like, you know, reminiscing on how great of a dog she was, and so all the great times and blah blah. But then we went over a ramp, right? And she went from looking all peaceful and like nestled up against me. And she big dog, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, like your average, like a fully grown collie, like it's fairly like medium sized dog, like, you know, medium to large sized dog. And I'm like holding her like this, and her head is like, you know, in the pit of my armpit here, and she's all like, you know, looking all cute, and she's asleep, and we hit a ramp, and she went from like looking all peaceful and asleep to like one of her eyes kind of opened, and her mouth opened, and her tongue came out, and she was like, like, and like some like death stench came out of her mouth. So I went from looking at her being like, oh, well, at least you're at peace now. And then we hit a ramp. We went over a ramp, and she went like, and I got the stench and seen the expression and the tongue sticking out, and I was like, whew, whoa, like, she is dead as fuck. Like, she, in an instant, she went from looking like all peaceful and stuff, was like the, you know, this like this theatrical, you know, kind of like, you know, traditional form of like, you know, making things look peaceful when they're dead and all, to looking like, you know, like she'd been murdered, like, you know, violently, just like like dead as fuck. And I just started laughing. I'm there holding her, like, and I was like closing her mouth and putting the tongue back in and closing her eyes. I was like, oh, fuck. I know I'm not the only one. I know most people don't have the gallows humor or the constitution to laugh in a moment like that. But I feel blessed being the kind of person I am, where that happened, and I found joy in it and laughter in it, because I was like, oh god, that's a combination of horrifying and hilarious. Like, and that will stick with me forever. Like, the just like in a single instant going from like aw to like ugh. Like, ugh, put that back in. Oh Jesus. And then the smell. Like, oh god. Anyway, I hope you all found that as hilarious as I did. Back to the death metal. Oh god. So funny. I too have gayu to pay away you, for I wept like Ritu Bichu. Oh, like, it is what it is, man, like, you know. Pets don't come with the same kind of drama that human relationships come with. So they're almost like, sometimes you can feel more love for them than you can humans, you know. Oh no. Like, that was fucking... It was so funny. And as a most comical story, Defender, I fucking... Oh man, I think it was like one of the funniest things I ever witnessed, like with my own eyes. Was just her going from like this beautiful, cute, you know, sleep, looking like she's asleep, and then we just hit a ramp, and then she's like, a visceral reminder of death, like. Song sounds like the rollerblade Jenny is having a seizure. It's producing too much gay. It's about to shut down. I just have to... I have to make the side panel look like mechanical in some way, and then I'll do light coming out of it, and maybe some tubes and wires going into the water or something, so it's like powered by water or some shit like. A rollerblade generator powered by water. It may be gay, but at least it's renewable. PEINTEINGU go 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 go. Go 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 go. Ah, Stubberoo-sama! The same thing happened to you? You thought I was an hour early? You still have to commit seppuku for being late to PEINTEINGU! You cannot blame daylight savings on your tardiness! Canadian!
Jack, Alva, it's time.
Fucking ads. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo goo. Oh, glorious! There he is! PEINTEINGU! Horror, horror, horror! Where did time change? Is it our daylight savings? I shall consort Google. Yeah, it was us. Yeah, our times changed. Yeah, our clocks changed. I didn't even know. I am taking a break from the seppuku for a while. Rashings and froggings can replace it for a while. Is your tummy sore? Is the scar tissue really tough to get through? Is it like using butter knife to cut through steak? I'm afraid I must refrain from seppuku for a while. Give my abdomen time to heal. Your froggings and rashings must be extra fucking intense. I want to see blood splashed upon the nearby wars. I have no interest in your Coca-Cola, your fizzy brack death drink. I don't care how delicious it is. Methinks today marks a 4-week San Nicotine. Yeah, it's weird, Margie. Time changed for us weeks ago, and obviously the whole world should revolve around United States West Coast time. How dare the rest of the realm not see the same time as us? At least Potato Taimu is on the same page as the rest of the realm. Indeed. More like a Coca-Cola. Definitely. If it's brown, it should not go down. The only exception is chocolate. Boom, 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 boom. Goo, 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 goo. Painting, goo, goo, goo. Turn, go, go, go. Oh, this bitch is dry and stiff. That we're not goo. God damn it. I sure have to boil this bitch. Should be fine. Oh! I forgot to place my royal rag upon my demitified knee. How dare I? Burn, go, go, go. Last night, as I was consumer my gloriously delicious stew I went on to Prex, because Stabaru-sama is a legend, despite being Canadian. And I watched that film Dark Angel with Dolph Lundgren. Fucking hilarious. If you have never seen Dark Angel with Dolph Lundgren, watch it. It is fucking hilarious. Very funny film. Typical 80s action flick. Very entertaining. Some genuinely cool weaponry. And cool props. Like, fuck all CGI. Just straight up cinematography and actual physical objective. Glorious. My Remen Yarrow. I need a vibrant green. Very difficult to achieve vibrant green with a deeper yarrow. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Victor, what?
Victor can go fuck himself. I have no interest whatsoever. Keep your shearing and serring of shit off my stream Debaucherous, fiendish werp. I do detest when people attempt to sell me things on the interwebs. Indeed, Desmond-sama, practical effects are the best too. Glorious. Like the movie The Thing. So much better. A squirt from my tiny mister to allow the goo to throw freely. Someone needs to hit Reich. Domo arigato, Margio-sama, for reminding me. Garos, I believe it's your job, is it not? To remind the people, to remind these filthy mortals, to like and subscribe to PEINTEINGU! Rest I fling my giant tiger. Confounded females! Interrupting the fucking goo when I am tearing the people to when I'm telling Garos to remind the people to like and subscribe to PEINTEINGU. Or I will fling my giant tiger at you. Sand, bucket and sunglasses. His X-ray vision shall be on full display. He will be able to see into your very being. Your shame shall burst forth for all to see. So thrash that right button like it has insulted your ancestors.
PEINTEINGU, PEINTEINGU.
PEINTEINGU. Right. PEINTEINGU, PEINTEINGU. Any sentient being shall be frogged for not pressing you like a button. I could not have said it better myself, Desmondo. Right. Time for the emoter. We have our generator. We have our rollerblades. Now for the emoter. Ah! I have idea! We have not praised the sun in the PEINTEINGU. I shall make sun. The sunglasses emoter. Whilst that dries, I shall apply more detail to the Rollerblade. Goo.
They love the Monday nights as well because Monday night can be tough for kids this age.
Shut your face, beta male! Your feminine voice makes my ears violently ear. You disgust me with your rack of testosterone. It is despicable. And now, YouTuber is trying to tempt me with coffee. These demons have no shame. Does Eastern Europe have a Sanu? I believe so. Thank you for glorious game recommendation as well, Defenderu. My children are quite enthralled with it. Glorious! I love it! No Man's Sky is a wondrous gamer, despite its initial horrific launch. They have put much effort into it, and all for free. They are indeed, it would appear, honorable nerds. I would recommend that gamer to anyone. Exploration. Space dogfighter. Trading. Building. Many forms of entertainment within No Man's Sky. And is suitable for children. I spent many hours within that gamer. And I loved practically every moment of it. I believe I built cafe on one planet. Was hilarious. I built it on the side of a mountain, extending out from cliffside. It was beautiful. You can build on land and underwater. And I believe they have recently done many updates. There are now mechs, multiple vehicles, and the ability to carry vast amounts of resources from place to place. And every update they have increased the graphical aesthetic, making it very pretty. It is now genuinely beautiful game. I have no interest in your banking. Struts. Financial struts is what you are. Sumimasen. Sumimasen. That was delicious.
Painting goo 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 goo.
Brighton goo goo.
Painting goo 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 goo.
Brighton goo goo.
Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. That is not bright enough. Painting goo 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 goo.
We are experiencing some of the pitfalls of not having regular permanent yarrow. It is just as well that I have ordered more. The vocals of the tunage make it blaringly obvious that it is AI generated. Is actually just nonsense. Tomorrow, I will, regardless of what we are doing, I shall attempt to use this Brave browser that you have mentioned a few times, Desmondo. Perhaps that will circumnavigate the gayness of YouTuber. For I wish to play tunes I love, tunes we can sing along to. It would be glorious to simply play all the music in my playlist. I do believe you would love it. Quite an eclectic collection I have amassed over the years. Everything from various genres of metal, to some hip-hop, to some mainstream popu, to rap, to classical, to EDM, house musical. I love my collection. I just realized that kind of sounded like I said, I love mic erection.
I love my correction. Speaking Japu is endless source of entertainment too. Painting Goo Goo.
If unicorns are real, which we know that they
Get off my stream, you dirty, filthy, onerous mortar. Wonderful news, Tauro-sama. Proper gaming education for the Beru Cubs. Glorious. Banking. Very gay. Indeed. Microphone seems pleased to hear you rub his erection. Defender of Micah. Where he is practically part of the family. Although, sometimes I'd wish he would shut his mouth! Make the sun larger. It's a bit small. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. goo goo, goo goo, goo goo. Glorious. His giant ribs tend to always be talking during movie theater. I have a bit of nigger in me. I do that. Not so much talking, but raffing. Sometimes comment too. I can understand why some people find it distasteful. Obviously, I do not do it during cinema. Like, I will raff, but I will not comment to. If I do, it is like very quiet and to the person next to me. However, when watching movie at home with family, I quite often go, "What the fuck?" or "That was ridiculous," or something along those lines. Depends on the film. Sometimes I do comment to them. My raff has caused issues. I was watching, I think, the movie Horrible Bosses with my family and friends one evening. And I believe one of the scenes containing Jamie Foxx made me laugh. And I went, "Ha!" all of a sudden. And my friend next to me got frightened. Which I also found funny. Oh. I actually think that is hilarious. It's just nonsense. Just it's like someone's interpretation of heavy metal. Oh, AI is a funny.
Oh, sumimasen.
Oh, I was up late last night.
The big one from Aero is way bigger than a regular pod.
Fucking Peter Croucher. Ugh, that ranky fuck. Shearing for a century Tide Podder. Just European Tide Podder. Disgusting. Or that rips Makingu, as if the characters can hear him. Alas, they can't not. Just as Micah cannot hear when his smoke detector is on brink of death. Like, why is that a thing? Seriously, like, what kind of retardery is that? Like, the smoke detector thing, and then washing the chicken with, like, dish soap. Like, what the fuck? Like, Like, if there's any evidence out there for, like, certain groups of people being, like, just categorically more retarded on average than other groups of people, it's that shit. The smoke detector thing and the washing the chicken thing is just like, somebody get them a helmet. Like, what the fuck? Like, wrong bitch. PEINTEINGU, goo, 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 goo. PEINTEINGU, goo. After watching Dark Anger last night, I am inspired, now more than ever, to make a concerted effort to watch old 80s movies and anime as much as possible. I really appreciate old media. Glorious time. Some gravy and beautiful creative arts, like the practical effects we spoke of. Truly very entertaining and inspirational. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo goo goo.
Did you know TK Maxx is full of...
Did you know I can't stand the sound of your voice, you slut? Ha! The fuck off my stream. How rude and ignorant to interrupt PEINTEINGU. To talk about clothing. Despicable. There were a lot of great movies in my time. Indeed, Margio-sama. Indeed. Even more so now, because of recent debauchery. In terms of Hollywood. Movies are not what they used to be, just like everything else. Cars, just general engineering, public life, society. Almost every aspect of our way of life has been corrupted by demons. Despicable. Perhaps it was indeed fate that I painted the Monkey King's portrait accurately, therefore shaming him in front of all the other gods of Chinese heaven. Of course, this was not my intent. But after everybody saw how tiny his penis was, there was no going back. My banishment and subsequent dissension into Earthrealm, and Ross of exactly half of my godlike abilities, was perhaps a sign of greater things to come. My initial anger, dismay, and sense of betrayal is slowly being replaced by a sense of purpose. Perhaps it is indeed my destiny to remind you, filthy mortals, of the good, true, and beautiful. It would appear that my dissension into Earthrealm was a timely one. Fascinating. The tunes must be changed. Where is other matter? I do believe I have other matter here somewhere. Where are you, matter? I'm curious. What will happen if I just stick on White Chaper? We'll probably get Streamu shut down. But is it worth it to? Perhaps. We shall see. White Chaper are quite mainstream, like Austrian Death Machine. Would not be surprised if stream gets shut down. But we only have 15 minutes left, and methinks that is wrong enough to get to one of my currently favorite songs. The saw is the raw. YouTube, please refrain from being gay. Just this once. PEINTEINGU.
Let's take back our justice for all.
Much better. What if you prayed Erica? Huh? Erica? I do not understand, Desmondo. I love this one. Bang, down, down, down. The sword's the law. This is a way of life. And we sing away our misery. On those blood-soaked shades. We've left our homes to infect the world. And I teach you all from this deep south hate. is a despicable signature. It's too sticky.
This is a way of life. We've left our own to infect the world, and I teach you all to this dreams of hate.
Sex Factor. Right, Hungary is complete. 1930s German marching song. That would be interesting. Go. There's PEINTEINGU. PEINTEINGU. We have 7 minutes left. If we continue like this, we're probably going to get fucked in the ass by YouTuber. But I don't care. I want to play this tune. Or is it? Fuck, I'm obsessed with this lately. Today is a day of metal. No more, no less. Oh, glorious. That is not metal. Yeah, I didn't know that was called Erica. That's hilarious. Right, my beloved Japonaita. I review with this. God bless my sugar. Painting goo 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 goo. The Hungarian PEINTEINGU is complete. Hungarian Rollerblade generator stands before you in all its mighty. And if you feeble mortars have any honor, you will pay for PEINTEINGU. I fucking love this song. The way it ends is beautiful. If I just keep talking, will YouTuber allow me to play musica? Scars. I must clean the parrot. If you have not smashed that right button, Reagan has insulted your ancestors. You have no honor. Yes, you there, behind the tiny eye whore in the wrap top. If you do not pay for PEINTEINGU, who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? But a filthy, onerous mortar. This is my vibe. Sayonara, Marty-sama. Happy Monday, you, my beloved Japonator. May you have a glorious and blessed evening. Painting goo goo. Painting goo goo.
I'll take 2, yeah. I'm finishing up now anyway, though.
Paint goo goo goo. Remember to smash that like button like it has insulted your ancestors! As this amazing song comes to a conclusion, and I bid you all farewell, my beloved Japonator. Such glorious tunage from one of my favorite bandu. Goo, paint, goo, paint, goo, 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 paint, goo, paint, goo, 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 paint, goo, painting goo, a papa painting goo, a papa painting goo, a papa painting. Right? Yes, crap for painting you filthy mortars. Shut the fuck up, right? See you later.